everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mel, for those that are new here, and I am a medium and an energy healer. In today's video, I wanted to go over a topic I received through my Instagram. I had one of my clients DM me and ask me how my life has changed since becoming a medium, and I thought that was the most amazing question, and I wanted to cover it in a video. So, let's go. So my life has changed a lot, as you can imagine, after I started learning about mediumship and all the other spiritual things that I have been a part of since my spiritual awakening. So I've learned Reiki, I've become a Reiki master, I've taken mediumship courses, I'm actually going to be taking Akashic record courses, so those readings are coming soon, and I've taken Theta Healing. It has led me on an amazing journey that I never would have even imagined for myself. I never even thought about spirituality. I never even thought about this life that I have now, and it's better than I could have ever dreamed it to be, and it's only still rising from here. It's only getting better from here. So I want to tell my story from the beginning just a little bit, because I have made several videos on it, but I was not born as a medium. I was not one of these famous mediums like Teresa or John, who are amazing, amazing mediums, but they were born with that ability and they've always had that. That wasn't my story. I never had contact with the spirit through childhood. I never saw spirits or heard them or talked to them. My experience happened when I was 36. I'm 38 now. And I had a very profound experience. It's the very first video I made on YouTube, if you want to check it out, titled How I Knew I Was a Medium. And it just catapulted my life again in ways that I never thought it would. So one of the first things is that I'm a lot happier now. And I'm not so much afraid of death, because now I know where I'm going. Now I know what's there. I know my family's there. I know that this physical body is not me. This is just a shell, you could say, that I chose to put my spirit in and live in, but that I will go on forever, and I will be with my dad again, and I will be with my family again. And so that has really, really made me a lot happier about life and about living my life and being happy. And that's why we came to Earth, really, to learn lessons, to be able to feel things with physical bodies, to be able to experience things and accept our karma and remove our karma. And I'm just so blessed and happy that I had this chance to step into this spiritual journey, because my life was on a normal go to work, go home, go to work, go home, go to work, go home path, where nothing was really that fulfilling. Nothing was really that challenging and that fun. I would get up, make my coffee in the morning, same as I always did, get dressed, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to bed. And so this really changed my life and moved me forward so much in so many ways that I never even knew I needed. Another way that has really changed me is I have opened up a lot more. I express my feelings a lot more. So for those of you that have followed the channel, you'll know that my dad was taken from me at the act of somebody else. It was an accident, but still, I lost everything when that happened to me, and I was going down a really dark hole, and I dug myself out of that by expressing my feelings more. I tell people I love them more. Now, my dad, I used to tell him that every single day, so there's nothing left unsaid with my dad. But with the rest of my family, there were a lot of things that were unsaid that I needed to say. And this journey has shown me that what we have to say, we need to say it, and we shouldn't be afraid to do that. We shouldn't be afraid to tell somebody, I forgive you, I love you, I accept you the way that you are. And this journey has really opened myself up to that potential, up to those feelings, up to allowing myself to speak what I feel inside and telling my family and friends what I truly feel. And I know now I can feel easy and rest assured that if something were to happen to them, I've said everything I needed to say and there will be no regrets left. And I want that for you guys so much, for you to be able to open up and express your feelings to your family and friends and not feel like you have to hide it. I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I was somebody that I would tell people I love you. That wasn't hard for me, but I forgive you, I need you. Stuff like that was really hard for me. Or to talk about things that had hurt me in the past, I would just shove it down and let it go. And this journey has really taught me to not do that, because I've said it in other videos, what you shove down is eventually going to shoot right back up, and it's going to shoot up worse than when you shoved it down. So that's something else that I've learned, is to not shove things down, to speak up, to speak out, to say what you feel when you feel it, to say I love you when you feel it. The last thing I ever said to my dad was I love you, and he said I love you too. And I went out the door to go to work, and I never talked to my dad or saw my dad again, other than through mediumship, of course, because you guys know my dad comes through to me. But if I had not said that, I would have lived with regrets. And I didn't want that with anybody else in my family or my friends. So I've really opened up my heart to be able to express how I feel when I feel it. And it feels liberating. It feels like freedom. It feels amazing. And I wish I had found this journey a lot sooner in my life. I'm so thankful for when it came, because I know that God does everything in the right time. God does everything when it's supposed to be for you. I wish it was a little bit sooner, but I trust and believe in God. And I'm just so thankful that this came into my life. And now that I can open my heart up and express it more, I'm just so thankful. That's something that has really changed about my life since I became a medium, since I got into this spirituality, into this world. Something else that has really been a reoccurring theme for me since I've stepped into this spiritual world, since I've become a medium, is not taking things for granted. And that is so much easier said than done. It really is, because we are in this human world. We are in this material world where we want things now, and we want to do what we want, when we want, how we want it. And we don't really pay attention to the little things happening around us. And sometimes I still don't. Of course, I'm a human. I'm in a human body. But I have found it a lot easier to appreciate things and take a moment to pause and reflect at the things that I have. I have relationships in my life now that I didn't have before. I have people in my life who I didn't talk to for a long time, and now they've become my best friends. And I don't take that for granted anymore, because I lost years with them. And when I was finally able to express my feelings and express that hurt instead of shoving it down, this person and I became best friends. We became everything, and I'm so grateful for that I don't take that for granted at all. I want to spend as much time with her as I can. And so I don't take things for granted like I used to. You think that you're going to live forever. You feel immortal as a human. You feel like, oh, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll put that off until tomorrow. And that's something else that I don't do. Now, of course, obviously, I'm still human. I'm going to do it once in a while, but I'm really cognizant of not doing that and really appreciating things and expressing gratitude. Gratitude is such a wonderful feeling to have and to express, and it brings you closer to the people in your life. So I am a firm believer, I am a changed believer since this mediumship journey, that expressing my gratitude for even the littlest of things is something that I'm thankful to be able to do. Because before this, I wasn't that expressive. I didn't express gratitude that often. And now I express it with my whole heart every time even the littlest of things occur. And I don't take time for granted anymore. When I'm with my daughter, there's no cell phone. You guys notice sometimes I don't post a video for a week or two. That's because I'm with my daughter and there's no cell phones. I'm not recording videos. I'm with my daughter and we're playing and we're in each other's lives and we're making memories. And that's something that has really stuck with me since I started this spiritual journey, and taking things for granted is something that I don't want to ever do again. I want my eyes to be wide open so that I can see the little things in life that are happening all around me and be grateful for all of them. If you guys are still watching at this point, thank you for allowing me to be vulnerable with all of you. I appreciate your comments and all of your love that you guys have given me on this channel, and I'm hoping to be a little bit more vulnerable in some of my videos. I know you guys have been asking me more personal questions, and I love that a lot. I'm going to be making more videos about that. So thank you for looking into my heart in this video, and I appreciate all of you that are here and who support me. So thank you so much, my lovely friends. Have a great day.